What is up, everybody? We are back in the Civic for another episode of After the Previews Reacts. Today, we're reacting to All Eyez On Me, the biopic about Tupac Shakur. Obviously, this movie's not going to be taking number one at the box office this weekend because of Cars 3, but I don't want that to deter you from seeing this movie. I don't want any of the online critic reviews other than this one to deter you from seeing this movie either. This movie was awesome. I thought it was really cool. The opening, not the opening, but the opening, it was kind of weird. There was like this chant and Tupac standing on stage and everybody's chanting Tupac, 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 and it kind of like fades out and then it goes black and then all of a sudden, boom, logo, boom, All Eyez On Me. It's like, am I watching the trailer for this movie at the beginning of this movie? That's weird, but you know, whatever. I can let that go. Also, the first few scenes, like everything leading up to Tupac becoming a successful musician, seems like it comes really quickly. In the sense that like, it's good and bad. In the beginning, I think it's bad because it doesn't really like. If you don't really know who Tupac is, you don't know his background story, like his life before being a famous rapper, you don't really get a whole lot of that, which I dislike. At the same time, is like I respect it. First, I dislike that because obviously I want to be told a story. I want all the details of the story that are going to make the story better. But at the same time, like if they don't know details about his early life, living with his mom, who was Afeni Shakur, was a member of the Black Panthers. She was in prison in jail while she was pregnant with Tupac. His stepdad was one of the FBI's most wanted. He was a leader in the Black Panthers. So maybe it's that his childhood is kind of obscure, or not obscure, but it's a little bit not known, I guess, is the best way to say it. Like, yeah, I'm sure there's a better word for it that I'm blanking on. Anyway, if they don't know what his childhood was, if they don't know all those details, then I'm okay with the fact that they didn't provide all those details in the movie. But the way it was shot, the way the scenes were cut together, it kind of seems like they're just missing something, and yeah, we're gonna have to get past that. It's not that big a deal though. It doesn't take away from the movie so much that it makes it a bad movie. And that style of directing and editing, I think, benefits the movie later on because they don't spend. I mean, they're trying to tell a story about Tupac, and there were a lot of aspects to Tupac's life and career. So there's a lot of opportunity within this movie, within this story, to get distracted and get like digress on smaller details that aren't as important. I like it later in the movie that the scenes are kind of cut like that because every scene makes its point, and then it kind of just moves on to the next scene, the next point. And I like that because, like I said, they're not spending too much time wasting time explaining things that you already have been able to figure out through context clues or just by watching the movie. I mean, you don't need everything spoon-fed to you, and I like that. I respect that. Demetrius Shipp Jr., he's the guy that played Tupac. I think he looked spot on, like just like him. Like if I didn't know any better, then I would have said that this dude was a clone of Tupac. He was the first successful attempt at cloning a human being. As far as looks go, dude looked exactly like him. I think he did a great job playing the part. I mean, obviously, I don't know Tupac as a person, and I wasn't alive to hear him talk in real life, but as far as this character in this movie goes, this was a believable role. I could 100% believe that Tupac in real life was this guy that was portrayed in this movie, All Eyez On Me, by Demetrius Shipp Jr. I think he did a great job. I hope to see him in more movies coming up. Maybe if they remake Juice. Let's see. Viola Davis as Afeni Shakur. Oh my god, dude, like this woman needs more Oscars. If I don't even remember the Oscars. I was drunk during the Oscars. You guys know that if you were watching along with us. But I don't remember what happened with her this year, but she needs more Oscars. God damn, this woman can act. She was great as a Feni Shakur. Amazing. I loved it. Her role made me want to cry some parts, and like cry like sad, and cry like pity, and cry like empathy, like oh my god, like I feel what she's feeling, shit like that. Like it's just, she was so good. I don't want to go too far into this because I know Garrett's probably going to see this movie. I would be very surprised if he didn't. And when he does, I want to do a full review. If he doesn't see it, then I'll do the review. I'll do a full review later on. But anyway, this has been After the Previews reacts to All Eyez on Me. Definitely go see it if you have any interest in Tupac Shakur as a person. If you have any interest in rap beef or just rap in general. I mean, the music, the soundtrack's great. It's mostly Tupac, so that's cool. Definitely go see All Eyez on Me. I give it a solid 8 out of 10 for this reacts video. That's been it. If you like this video, definitely hit that like button down there. If you're a new person watching this video, if you're new here, you've never seen one of my reacts videos from the car while I'm driving, probably not the safest. I don't condone this. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button on YouTube if you're watching it there. If you're on Facebook, hit that like button on our page After the Previews. Tell your friends After the Previews. And hit the like this video, please. If not, whatever. Comment on it. I mean, if you think I suck, whatever, let me know, and I won't do anything to change what I'm doing here because it's my opinion that matters most. Anyway, this has been After the Previews reacts to All Eyez on Me. Go see it. Now shut off your cell phone.